Someone came up to me and said, mate, you're not the bloody QS guy, are you? I said, well, and then the Friday morning, the grand finale. Rightio, I've actually been really looking forward to doing this video. It's Monday afternoon, 4:40 p.m. I really just wanted to recap my trip down to Queenstown last week. Sorry, I went on Thursday, Friday. Experience ever, and I just wanted to give like my initial thoughts, why I did that trip, why I said yes to it, and how good it is for business, man. I've known Rion Smith & Sons for a long time, 33 years since I started Rapid QS. We've been talking all the time, and he said, David, I really want you to come down, meet a whole lot of people, do it the whole franchisees. So Rion invited me down to Queenstown to talk at the Smith & Sons like national franchisee meeting. It was absolutely an awesome experience for me, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. Speaking has technically been a daunting experience, but there's a big difference from doing this, hey, David here, blah, 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 and then filming these YouTube videos and then actually getting up on stage, because Jared behind the camera can edit every single stuff up I make here. But when you're in front of people on a stage, there's no editing, it's all live. That to me has naturally been quite a daunting experience. I did go and catch up with Luke from Keep the Change last week, and I was just talking to him about a whole lot of things, and that's been the natural evolution of his business. That's a huge revenue stream for him, is like talking, brand, YouTube content, and now I'm really seeing how much it's doing for his business, and I'm also seeing what it's done for my business in the short form content, but now I want to see it in the long form content. Hence why I'm going to do more in-person gigs, more YouTube, more content where I can be more informative and add more of a storytelling aspect. Flew down to Queenstown on Thursday, went and saw Ricky from Hunter Construction. Now I've done a podcast with him in the past, and it was awesome. He said, mate, I want to do a podcast, I want to get in the game. So I said, I will be your second guest. So we went and talked about everything Bitcoin, construction. I also just said to him, man, you've been like a bit of an inspiration to me. He's in his 50s, and I'm like, I think he's living the dream. He's got 2 kids, rents a beautiful house in Arrowtown. He's a spec builder, does his own developments, and he's got an awesome partner, and just his belief system and everything is super, super cool. And he said, man, I'm fucking jealous of you. And I said, mate, don't blow my own trumpet. Had lunch with him. He showed me how to pay with Bitcoin at a cafe down in Queenstown, which is super, super cool. So we used like Wallet of Satoshi. He sent me some crypto. I paid for lunch. It was absolutely wicked. Caught up with Noel, Rapid QS UK employee. Took him out for lunch. It was awesome. We've officially done $110,000 in revenue in the UK. We only started in February, and I've been offshore for 90% of the time. So I think that's a huge achievement as well. Then I went and caught up with the guys at the Hilton Hotel, went for a quick 5K run, jumped in the ocean, was fucking cold, but it was awesome. That night started catching up with everyone. We went to the Frankton pub. Literally, it was good. 50% of the people knew who I were. 50% of the other people didn't know who I were, which was awesome. So I got the chance to shake some hands, meet some people. This was the Thursday evening. And then the Friday morning, the grand finale. So we had like a bit of a speaking gig. There were a few other guest speakers there. There was a financial advisor. There were some insurance people. They were doing some basic awards for Smith & Sons, best franchises, etc., etc. The couple things, and this is getting to the meat of the video. The ROI factor for me, 1, meeting Jace from Waikato Sheds.
What?
Hey guys, David here with Jace the big dog from Waikato Sheds. Yeah, thank you very much.
We've seen each other online.
Massive YouTube presence, huge business, and that to me is something that I really, really look up to people. Finding people that have done what you want to do or been where you want to go and getting in touch with them. You know, I met Jace, did a TikTok with him, and now we're going to go and do a bold build show in a week. So we're going to go down there, go into their business, see what they're doing, how they're doing things. We'll get the chance to connect with him, learn how to do a little bit of YouTube and build that personal brand with him. Number 2, met a lovely fella from the tire warehouse down there. Was just talking to him. One of the things Rion did really well at this event was there was like a networking session, so you have to go around and talk and meet people and get outside your comfort zone. Went and spoke with this lovely old guy, Richard. He was a general manager for the tire warehouse, and I said, man, I've been fucking banging on Warren and Mahoney's doors to do an architectural bold build show. And he said, mate, I'm bloody good mates with the owner or the general manager. So I shot him a text today and said, please get me in there. So that was number 2. Number 3, met some existing guys that I'd done business with, and they had nothing but good things to say about Rapid QS. And also I've done some consulting stuff with Martin earlier on in the piece. So it was awesome to meet these people and put a face to the name. Rion was pretty happy with how I spoke. Met a lot of the Aussie guys, so that's really good for our Aussie business as well. And he said the Aussie guys are going to text you and get in touch about going to Cairns and meeting at their annual meetup as well in May. Super, super cool. So that right there, I've gone to that gig, reconnected with some old business, potentially drummed up some new business. We'll get a speaking gig in Cairns in May. Now this is unpaid. It's purely just to me to grow my brand, grow my authenticity, show what we do, and have that like appeal that we're out there. We meet with a lot of people and we do a lot of stuff. And obviously just to go and meet meet Rion, meet Jason, have these connections with these guys, meet guys that have done business with us, meet some new faces, etc, etc. So anyway, that speaking gig was fantastic. Flew out on Friday afternoon from the airport. Someone came up to me and said, mate, you're not the bloody QS guy, are you? I said, well, I'm a decent QS, but I love just ripping out the councils. So anyway, overall was a very, very positive trip. It's a Monday afternoon, just got back from the office. It's bloody hot. Guys, I'm really trying to build my YouTube channel up. This year I've posted, I don't know how many hundreds of videos. I got 600 subscribers today. We just knocked over. If you're watching this video, please like, please subscribe, and comment where you're from. Put your phone number down, I'll give you a call. I just want to connect with the people that follow me on YouTube, and thanks very much.